Okay, hello and welcome to the program you're watching Inside Blockchain live on Crypto TV Plus. I am Tony Obiajiri. Now, here is a breaking news. Now, the latest story reaching us from the Central Bank of Nigeria is that via a circular, CBN has ordered deposit money banks and other financial institutions to close down bank accounts related to cryptocurrencies. Now, the circular, which was published earlier today, made reference to a previous circular published on the 12th of January 2017, cautioning financial institutions on the risk associated with transactions in cryptocurrency. It reminded the financial institutions and general public that dealings in cryptocurrencies or facilitating payments for cryptocurrency exchanges is prohibited. Now, according to the circular, the Apex Bank directed all deposit money banks, non-financial institutions, and other financial institutions to identify persons or entities transacting in or operating cryptocurrency exchanges within their systems and close down such accounts immediately. Now, the central bank warned a breach of this directive would attract severe regulatory sanctions. I have reached out to some of the stakeholders and players within the crypto space in Nigeria to speak on this development. I am now joined by Senator Iheye, who is the president of CBAN, and also Franklin Peters, who is the CEO of BitFXT Technologies. And later on the program, I'm going to be speaking with the founder of Sabi Exchange and the person of Lucky Uwakwe. This gentleman joined us on Skype. Peter is joining us from Dubai, while Senator here in Lagos. Senator, let me just begin with you. Looking at this development, this is actually, as we speak, anyway, the article can no longer be found on CBN's official website, right? But this has already stirred up some sort of, conversations and, the disarray that is, sent around. If you look at Twitter, it was trending, or it is, as we speak, trending on Twitter. And the implication of this, I would just like to ask you, what do you think about this? How would you react to this development?
Hello, Tony.
Yes, I can hear you, Senator. Go ahead.
All right. Could you please repeat that question?
Yeah, so I was talking about the reaction that this particular publication or this publication has, sent out. It has actually sent a whole lot of people in disarray. We can see a whole lot of conversations happening on Twitter and people reacting to this issue in different ways. So I'm asking, how would you react to this and what are the implications?
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. I think that I'd like to say that the directive from the CBN to its regulated bodies, such as banks and other financial institutions, have been received with a shock in the industry, especially by players in the blockchain and crypto space, locally and internationally. Since that directive was released into the public, my office, being the CBAN president, we have received hundreds of messages and calls about what is going on. It's a shock to many people. And I would say that as industry players who have also been engaging with regulators such as SEC, such as the CBN from time to time, we also find this quite shocking, to say the least. And definitely it is something that we plan to engage the CBN with. Whether it has been removed from the public or not, we need to engage the CBN to understand what their concerns are and how we can work on that together towards ensuring that we do not stifle innovation in the name of regulations, especially when those regulations are highly restrictive We think that Nigeria has come a long way since 2016, 2017, when the adoption of cryptocurrencies or virtual assets generally have started growing. Today, Nigeria is a leader in Africa and one of the leaders across the world globally. And so we do not think that, well, as much as the CBN must have its regulatory concerns, we do not think that the CBN need to necessarily approach this matter in a manner that puts everything to zero. We definitely are not a market that can go to zero, because if you look at the crypto markets in Nigeria very well and quite closely, it is moved by a lot of decentralization. And so there is need for engagement. There is need for collaboration. There is need for a roundtable about the future and how to treat the opportunities and the risk around the crypto technology. It shouldn't be an arbitrary approach. It should be a collaborative and innovative approach. It should be a developmental approach, not an extremely restrictive one.
Okay, Senator, I would have to come back to you. This should not be put out, to stifle innovation right there, as well as, what CBAN will be doing, or the position that CBAN is going to be taking, right here, just coming after this development that we are all seeing. Let me now go to Dubai to speak with Franklin Peters. Franklin, you are someone, you run a business, right, within the crypto space. How would you react to a news like this? What is the impact? Because I understand that apart from you, we have a whole lot of projects, crypto businesses or players who are running businesses in the crypto space. How would they react to this? Let me just get your reaction.
It's me exactly the same thing that happened last 2 years, when the government, came up with different regulations and taxes for bike hailing services, service providers like Max NG and GoCarta, and the kind of issues it brought up, putting people who have been working hard to put food on the table of their family out of work. And these people were able to get these jobs secured, not because government made it possible or provided it for them, but because some entrepreneurs put down their money and said, we want to do this thing by ourselves, right? They employed people and of course took people out of the streets. And all of a sudden, all those efforts, all those investments went to waste, right? People had 5 years plan for their businesses. All of a sudden, you truncate it for one reason or the other. How do you expect the country to grow? And this is exactly the same thing that is happening in the crypto space right now. Most of the youth in Nigeria have found a way. These are people that went to school, people who graduated, who had futures ahead of them, right? Who have people looking up to them. They sat back at home, and right now, somehow, cryptocurrency have become a very big opportunity for them to leverage on to make money for themselves, right? And some of us went even to the extent of building companies, making up investments in this company, and we're employing people. And all of a sudden, you come up with policies without caring how it affects the people. It shows us that the government do not have a vision for entrepreneurship growth in the country, to be honest. Because the truth is that, there must not be the ones to start and end everything. There are people who come up with innovations, and these innovations end up bringing majority of the inflow that comes into the country. So if you want to make the environment, very suitable for everybody, why don't you call people on a round table and hear from them, a better way to approach these things, right? There's no. I read the circular. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. You are referring to a circular that you posted in 2017. Are we still in 2017? 2017 is 3-4 years ago now. So whatever reason that made you to push out that kind of circular then, haven't you been able to resolve it since then till now? You are referring to the same circular. It means you've been stagnant. It's just 2017 is just like yesterday to them. That's what it means. They are not following global trends. They are not seeing countries who are adopting this thing. I'm in Dubai, and in October this year there will be Dubai Expo. So they call it Dubai Expo or something like that. And blockchain is highly celebrated. I was talking to a friend, who went to Dubai Mall, and I was seeing things happen. I asked a question. They said Dubai is a safe haven. This is like a tax-free country. They don't tax people who are coming up with innovations. So you see companies from the US, from UK coming to have their headquarters or one of their major offices in Dubai. And in turn, it's employing people who are residents of Dubai, locals in Dubai, and it's bringing in inflows. People are pumping in money into the country. Why? Because it is very, very safe for investors. Investors do not have to flinch or fear that their 5-year, 10-year growth plan will not be truncated by any government, because the government is futuristic. So it's really painful. It's painful that people cannot put down investment in Nigeria and go to bed and close their 2 eyes and sleep. So right now, for us personally, how does it affect us? Now, one of our services, most of our services, the major selling point is the fact that people are able to transact directly from their bank accounts. We do all the KYCs, we do all the AMLs, and we ensure that the people that are using our platforms are safe, as well as us. We are safe, and we are not inflicting any issue on the government or the citizens of Nigeria. So why can't you work with us directly and ask us, okay, how do we make the system safe for everybody through you people, since you guys are the gateways to the industry?
All right, Franklin. Yeah, so I understand how you're feeling right now. I just followed some of the immediate posts or tweets that you made following this development, and you mentioned that you at BitFXT, you guys at BitFXT have spent quite a lot of money working, and especially on the Naira integration on the new exchange and improvements that you're making. We're going to be coming to that shortly. Let me just speak with Senator right now. Senator, talking about stifling innovation, this is not the first time, right, that we are hearing something like this. Now, based on the stories that have unfolded over the years, right, we've seen SEC come out to say that, okay, this is their standpoint, right, on cryptocurrencies. Then we've seen a body like NITDA being created, right, to look at the blockchain adoption or the strategy documents for the adoption of blockchain technology in Nigeria. We also went further to see that that Nigeria is looking to raise or generate over $6 to $10 billion from the blockchain technology, and then we are getting the news saying that from the CBN. Looking at all this, what would you point this down to? Is it that there is no synergy between these organizations, working unanimously, especially to encourage international investments and so on?
Thank you very much. It's clear. It's very obvious that there is no synergy even in governments. Because if there was synergy, we shouldn't expect that the head or the regulator of Nigeria's capital markets, which is SEC, would be having something conflicting with what the head of the financial services industry would have. We all know it was back in September 2020 that SEC introduced what it called its classification and treatment of digital assets in Nigeria. And SEC made it very clear that as far as cryptocurrencies are concerned, such as Bitcoin, they will not, of course, recognize them as a little tender, but they would recognize these cryptocurrencies as commodities, securities, utilities, derivatives. And so SEC has recognized these virtual assets, including cryptocurrency, as innovations in the country that needs regulation. And SEC is yet to bring out or introduce these regulations. While we are still collaborating and trying to ensure that the eventual regulation will not stifle innovation, but promote investment, innovation, while also ensuring consumer protection and investment safety, CBN comes from nowhere, and like a whale or a shark, he wants to eat everyone up. And I'm wondering, is there no synergy in government? I was one of the persons who represented CBN in Abuja precisely November 5, when NITDA invited all stakeholders in the blockchain industry, including CBN, including SEC, including NDIC, including FIRS, and other government agencies, as well as CBN and Blockchain Nigeria User Group and everyone, to a round table and say this is going to be this is the draft national blockchain strategy. And we want every key stakeholder to come together on a round table and say what the future should be, together, collaboratively. And everyone has been putting so much effort into that. CBN is on that table, and we expected that this would be a gradual development towards an eventual framework that will not chase investments out of this country or deepen the level of poverty that Nigeria is already. Now, the issue is this. Certainly, or obviously, there is no synergy working in there. But as the president of CBN, I would like to emphasize that this industry called crypto and blockchain industry in Nigeria was not grown by any regulatory agency. It was not grown by anyone. It is not CBN that brought the crypto industry in Nigeria to what it is today. It is certainly not SEC. It is not NDIC. It is the young, enterprising, industrious, innovative Nigerian people who have driven Nigeria and made Nigeria #1 in Africa and one of the leaders globally. And so for any regulatory agency to come out on one bad day and say, this is no more, in a single paragraph or in 3 paragraphs, it is not funny. It is a serious matter, and we insist and engage on and demand for engagement. We are not going to beg anyone to engage, because this is an industry that has been growing for the past 5 years. It needs support. It needs regulatory support. Thankfully, I'm a lawyer. My background is in law. I understand regulation. I understand policies. I understand the need for consumer protection. I understand anti-money laundering and combating against terrorism using true finance. I understand these things. I understand KYC. And this is why, as CBN president, when I engage the members of CBN, this is always clear that as long as this 2017 letter by CBN does not say that cryptocurrency is banned in Nigeria, or as long as it does not totally prohibit cryptocurrencies as being illegal, we can, of course, engage and begin to drive this until we get to a level where there is trust between the industry players and the regulators. But you know what has changed? You know what has changed? What has changed now is that the new directive of by the CBN has not said that crypto exchanges or crypto traders need to apply KYC or anti-money laundering policies or anti-terrorism policies. No. What it has said is that don't even bother. Just get out of the market. And if you ask me with all due respect, I do not think that things should work that way. I believe that CBN is a statutory body and they also have responsibilities towards the industry. Cryptocurrency is not HIV/AIDS. Cryptocurrency is not a COVID-19 pandemic. Cryptocurrency is an innovative application of the blockchain technology. The blockchain technology is one of the many emerging technologies out there. And so any regulator, whether CBN, whether SEC, whether NDIC, whether FIRS, any regulator that approaches blockchain or cryptocurrency or digital assets generally, or AI, or 3D printing, or any of these emerging technologies must do so with every sense of responsibility and every sense of service to the Nigerian people. It must not be an arbitrary approach. It must not be overly restrictive approach. It must be collaborative. Every time I have the opportunity to engage with anyone in the regulatory system, I keep emphasizing this is the time to grow our industries and create opportunities for the Nigerian people. This is not the time to be arbitrary and highly restrictive, no matter the industry you play. The idea of always shutting down stuff in the name of consumer protection and investment safety, especially in the financial services sector, needs to be looked at again. We need to really break it down. Who are the investors?
All right,
who are
Senator?
the investors we are protecting?
Yeah, Senator, thank you.
Who are we protecting?
Yeah, thank you. Program to share your concerns as well as the steps that the CBN community will be taking towards this development as it unfolds. Peter, now looking at how serious this has become, we've seen comments even from celebrities, and a Twitter sensation in the person of Omojua has tweeted and weighed in his own opinion on the matter, and he's saying that they can't claim crypto traders in Nigeria are faceless, right? You register with your BVN, you are verified based on KYC principles. This is nothing but a desperate attempt to ensure we are happy with poverty alleviation moves, right, instead of the wealth innovation or the wealth that innovation brings. Now, following some of the comments you made immediately after you got the news yourself, you talked about the fact that a whole lot of money have been put into some developments that you're making within your exchange. How has this impacted you?
In all angles, it's really painful because, like I said before, we make plans. We have plans. We have 5 years plans. We have short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals. And as you are planning and you're working these goals, you are putting in money. It's investments. You are putting up adverts. You are putting up, you are employing more people to get those things working. And all of a sudden, this kind of news comes in, right? It's really hurtful. Now, for us, it's just like an open eye to us. And more of a reminder that we actually are not in a country that wants the best for the people, right? These are people that just wake up in the morning and they just say what they want to say and do what they want to do without really caring how it affects the citizenry, and it's bad. We've been part of a couple of committees in the past, NIDA, SEC, and a couple of other ones, discussing the way forward for this, and it was part of the reasons why I wasn't looking back. In our company, we weren't looking back in implementing things and coming up with, even features that had to do with integrating banking services and other fintech related services, on our platform, because we felt that some of those roadmaps, were they not aware of the roadmap that was put out there for people to read and follow a guideline towards doing things in crypto? Are they not aware of it? So what happens to those things? So those things were part of the things that gave us the strong hearts to put in as much effort as we could, right, towards development. Now, what happens to those things? Are they going to refund us? Are they going to compensate us? Saying people should not use their Nigerian bank accounts to perform transactions on crypto. What does crypto mean to them? Has anybody done anything wrong that is bringing up this kind of uproar? It's just coming out from the blues. So my own input and my suggestion is that they review every single thing. They should go back to the table, come up with a proper apology, first of all, to people, because this has caused a whole lot of issue right now, right, in the space. In fact, I have a couple of users who had, chatted me up. They were asking me whether it's still safe for them to do cryptocurrencies and all that. So it is now bringing us back to education, getting people again to understand that, okay, that banks that has been shut down from performing crypto transactions does not mean that Bitcoin or those other cryptocurrencies are not so. So they are putting a lot of things upside down for us. So my suggestion is that they should go back, come up with proper explanation why they should do what they did, and then come up with regulations or guidelines, or leave us alone. Let us do what we have to do. If anybody does anything wrong within the space, attack the person directly. Everybody right now, most people's phone numbers are connected to their NIN. So it means that everybody's identity is already connected to their phone numbers. And if people perform transactions, you can track them down. So why don't you come up with things that will make you take out the bad eggs and leave the rest of the innovators to continue what they are doing? So we attempted, a couple of other companies as well that I know, attempted to either pull out from Nigeria, right, register in other countries and continue their businesses. It's a loss for Nigeria. It's a very big loss for Nigeria. Over the years, there are lots of people that have done, that are doing well outside Nigeria. And if you beg them to come back to Nigeria to establish, they will say no. Why? Because there is no conducive environment for people, for innovation to thrive. And that's exactly what they are going to do. They will drive most innovators away from Nigeria to other neighboring countries. And those countries will start doing well while Nigeria keeps dwindling. It's their loss.
All right. Thank you so much, Franklin Peters, for joining us on the program. At this point, I'll have to let you go, and we will be going on a very short break. And when we come back, I'm going to be joined by Lucky Uwakwe, who is the founder of Sabi Exchange, to also give us his reaction to this development as we are seeing coming out from the Central Bank of Nigeria. And he's not going to be joining me on the program alone. I'm as well going to be joined by Tola Joseph, the founder of Crypto Masterclass. Now, we have a whole lot to talk about, and if you're just joining us, we are looking at this latest development that we are seeing from the Central Bank of Nigeria as regards cryptocurrencies and trading cryptocurrencies. If you're watching this video on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as share with your friends. Let's get the conversation rolling. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this break.
Hi, this is Cynthia Petian with AWS Mining.
I'm Alexia Hefty-Rossier.
I'm Anand Mohan from Technobrain.
This is Anu Bardwaj from Women Investing, Women Digital.
And you are watching
You're watching
Crypto
TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Cynthia Petian with AWS Mining.
I'm Alexia Hefty-Rossier.
I'm Anand Mohan from Technobrain.
This is Anu Bardwaj from Women Investing, Women Digital.
And you are watching
Crypto
TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus. Stay tuned.
Hi, Hi, this is Cynthia Petian with AWS Mining.
I'm Alexia Hefty-Rossier.
I'm Anand Mohan from Technobrain.
This is Anu Bharadwaj from Women Investing Women Digital.
And you are watching
You're watching
You're watching
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Cynthia Petian with AWS Mining.
I'm Alexia Hefty-Rossier.
I'm Anand Mohan from Technobrain.
This is Anu Bharadwaj from Women Investing Women Digital.
And you are watching
You're watching
You're watching
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Cynthia Petian with AWS Mining.
I'm Alexia Hefty-Rossier.
I'm Anand Mohan from Technobrain.
This is Anu Bharadwaj from Women Investing Women Digital.
And you are watching
You're watching
You're watching
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus.
Crypto TV Plus. Stay tuned.
Hi, this is Cynthia Petian with AWS Mining.
I'm Alexia Hefty-Rossier.
I'm Anand Mohan from Technobrain.
This is Anu.
Oh, hi. I'm a smart investor. I dare say that because I understand the cryptocurrency markets and I am up to date on every new development, fintech and blockchain ecosystem. All because I watch the Inside Blockchain show on Crypto TV Plus. Every Monday morning, Crypto TV Plus brings you news headlines of top stories, interview with an expert, and give you detailed market analysis to enable you make the right business moves. Now you too can become a smart investor if you don't miss it. The Inside Blockchain Show, only on Crypto TV Plus. Oh, hi. I'm a smart investor. I dare say that because I understand the cryptocurrency markets and I am up to date on every new development, fintech and blockchain ecosystem. All because I watch the Inside Blockchain show on Crypto TV Plus. Every Monday morning, Crypto TV Plus brings news headlines of top stories, interview with an expert, and give you detailed market analysis to enable you make the right business moves. Now you too can become a smart investor if you don't miss it. The Inside Blockchain Show, only on Crypto TV Plus. Oh, hi. I'm a smart investor.
All right, thank you for staying with us. This is Inside Blockchain Live on Crypto TV Plus, and we have been discussing this latest development, which is the Central Bank of Nigeria now placing a ban on crypto trading. As we can see right now, I am joined by Lucky Uwakwe, who is the founder of Sabi Exchange. Lucky, thank you for joining me on the program. Just quickly get your reaction to this. Where is the industry headed with a news such as this?
For me, the industry is still heading in the right direction from the perspective of the players, but from regulators, of course, it's a sad one for us today. However, I would encourage that the industry players should not relent. They should still focus on building. We saw this in 2016 and some part of 2017. We survived that period. I think we'll still survive this period now, though it's quite unfortunate that 3 years later we're going back to the same cycle. It's a case of throwing baby with the bathwater. Quite so disappointing, I must say, and I'm really shocked as well.
All right, now I've just had Senator in here sharing his or weighing his own opinion on the matter, as well as Franklin Peters. We are talking about how this impacts on, crypto innovative solutions and even people that have the intentions of bringing their investments to this part of Africa. Try to just come and see how it works over here. What do you think this kind of message sense to people like this? Do you think that it sends them away to probably take their investments to other countries? What is the impact in general?
Yes, of course, it doesn't send a good message to any innovator or someone who's really looking at investing or starting up something within the blockchain space within the country, and it's not really a good one for us in total. So it's never a good one in any ramification, if you ask me, both from the perspective of an investor who wants to come in or an innovator who's currently building. It's not really good, because for them they might think the action of the CBN today is almost tantamount to saying they are not in support of the development in the space. But please take note, the circular or the message did not stop cryptocurrencies or its business from proceeding. It's only telling financial institutions under the purview of the central bank not to provide banking service. Like I said, we saw this in 2016, went through it, and the industry survived. Their actions or the circular of CBN did not stop the industry from doing what it ought to do. Again, CBN can regulate the people under its purview, like in the case of financial institutions and banks, while the innovators within the blockchain space will continue to innovate as the year go on. And I believe we'll still have to come back to the table again to ensure that progress is achieved in the long run. Because if this policy or this order continue in this manner, most likely we would have to drive even both the good and the bad players on the ground, and that at the end of the day will be detrimental to the work that the industry is even doing to weed out or fish out bad players at the end of the day. So in a situation where instead of us looking out for policies that might be in compliance to ensuring transparency on KYC, we would rather give room for both bad and good actors to still do what they would probably do. And at the end of the day, regulator will probably have a reason to say it is because of this bad actor or that the other bad actor. That's why they even banned it in the first place. But again, like I said, the policy is simply to banks, and it has, they are not necessarily innovators in this space. However, they are service providers to an extent to a lot of businesses under the blockchain space, but it does not necessarily mean that the regulations is saying, or the policy or the order or the circular is saying that the activities of blockchain or crypto have been banned. No, it doesn't say that, as far as the information I have read is concerned.
Okay, Lucky, I that Tola Joseph has joined us on the program. But just before I get on with Tola, let me just ask you this. Senator, while speaking to me on the program, talked about the fact that they had representatives from, from CBN, NITDA, all attend that particular meeting where they considered the framework, the strategy framework for the blockchain adoption here in Nigeria. But looking at what is coming out from CBN, we're seeing sort of like contrary, what do I call it now, a position. So they are saying that banks, right, should trace down and block accounts that have anything to do with cryptocurrency trading. But then again, SEC is saying, or they are not saying anything in this regard, as well as NITDA are even more positive about raising over $6 to $10 billion by 2030. Why do you think, or what do you think is the reason why there is sort of no synergy between these institutions?
Again, it's coming, like I said, again, it's not a shocker, because I felt all these agencies you've mentioned were all together, more like an interworking kind of committee that was set up under the NITDA, or will I say under the Ministry of Digital Economy. And there was this good relationship or coherence between all of them. And I'm even surprised that in a time when the digital economy is hoping to make such amounts of money from this industry, another different angle from central bank is coming as a way to, will I say, impede that possible success. And I don't even know how they intend to achieve the amounts they hope to generate from this industry. If going by this current circular, that's what they are doing. It's a strange, I must say, still a confusion, if I would put in that light up to now. But again, I would rather say that the actions of the recent policies of CBN does not really reflect the good gesture of what we've seen from the likes of NIPDA and even possibly SEC. So this, for me, is the contradictions of various intergovernmental agencies or units per se. Really very, very big contradictions to all of them.
All right, so much, Lucky, for speaking with us on the program. Right now, I will just go to the comment section of our channel on YouTube to see what people are saying. I see that the comment section is actually on fire, and this is coming from Ugbona Emmanuel. Ugbona says crypto can't be stopped in Nigeria. The same government restricting crypto are the ones using it to launder money. Well, that is his own take. Ogbona, thank you for weighing in on the matter. So right now I'll be speaking with Tola Joseph. Tola Joseph, thank you for joining me, if you can hear me. Okay, it seems Tola is actually not with us. Okay, if you're still with us, let me just get your reaction to what you think, right? People, especially players and stakeholders, those who have businesses, operational businesses running within the crypto space. What do you think? All right, how do you think they should react to this? Should they be more calm? Should they be relaxed about the situation? Do you think is something that we've seen before, like India, for example, where it was announced before that cryptocurrency was banned, but then again it was overturned by their Supreme Court? Do you feel that players should be more relaxed in a situation like this? Okay, so it appears that Lucky is actually out. So let's just go on this very quick break. When we come back, I'll be bringing you more conversations right there.
Oh, hi. I'm a smart investor. I dare say that because I understand the cryptocurrency markets and I am up to date on every new development, fintech and blockchain ecosystem. All because I watch the Inside Blockchain show on Crypto TV Plus. Every Monday morning, Crypto TV Plus brings you news headlines of top stories, interview with an expert, and give you detailed market analysis to enable you make the right business moves. Now you too can become a smart investor if you don't miss it. The Inside Blockchain show, only on Crypto TV Plus. Oh, hi. I'm a smart investor. I dare say that because I understand the cryptocurrency markets and I am up to date on every new development, fintech and blockchain ecosystem. All because I watch the Inside Blockchain show on Crypto.
So thank you for staying with us. Right now, I'm getting information that Tola is actually with us. Tola, thank you for joining me on the program. Tola, if you can hear me, let me just let's look at this. Right, people are reacting to this. Twitter is actually on fire. People are saying, what is the future? People are asking me questions. I have my WhatsApp DM right there filled with messages from a whole lot of friends, asking me, what does this mean for people who are trading cryptocurrencies? What does it actually translate into? I would just want to ask you, can you help us understand, right, what this actually means and how people should interpret and react to it?
This is the first time we are seeing this movement from CBN. Okay, as you can see, I was called by Crypto TV Plus, coming from somewhere, and I'm not even home yet. So I just have to answer this call because it's something very important. What is happening right now people should not deter because it holds no water. And what I mean is, the blockchain system started 11 years ago, with Bitcoin, and we've seen huge progress. We've seen how blockchain have helped to provide jobs, to create, new tech, to help in so many things, including payments and remittance. The memo circulating by CBN that they want to start shutting down accounts of anyone interacting with cryptocurrencies is very funny to me. You know why? Because the bank as an entity operates on a digital system they don't create. Now, just take for instance, if I want to send you money right now, there is a way I can do that and you will receive funds. Now, that system is powered by the internet. The internet is not an initiative of the Central Bank of Nigeria. Okay? Now, if CBN says, hey, Tola, because you are involved in cryptocurrency, we want to shut down your account, it is okay. There is nothing I can do about it. If they shut down my account, there is a way I will still be able to receive and send naira, right? I was on Facebook hours ago, and I said if they should implement this, it shows that people will only learn a new way they can transact naira. Mind you, there is a way you can even store naira on your trading accounts these days without using any bank account. It is a technology, and it's already sweeping all over the world. Just take for instance, there was a day I walked into Wema Bank, and I was like, I want to open a Dome account because I needed a Dome account for my business. I was so shocked when I read through the terms and conditions. I couldn't open because to me it is an attempt to steal from me. Guess what? There is a way I'm doing that now without using any bank account, thanks to stable coins. Perhaps you saw my post on stablecoin some weeks ago.
Yeah.
So what is happening right now? It is nothing. If it is implemented, it will only show people the new way of doing things. Okay, there are things that you won't learn how to do it until you are pushed to the wall. You have no option. Then you will now learn a new way of doing it. So to me, it is nothing, because we can always use naira even if banks don't exist, in as much as the internet that powers naira payments and remittance is still existing. There is no way we can spend naira.
I see.
I can order, blockchain power cards, for instance, load my cryptocurrencies, go to any of these dirty ATMs around, withdraw naira without costly of, or without the approval of any bank. Same way we spend, same way Bitcoin, came, permissionless, borderless, censorship resistance. So it is this. In fact, I can go on and on. We won't
Yeah.
get tonight.
Yeah, Tola. So just because of time and the fact that we will be wrapping up the show pretty soon. Very interesting angle to this whole conversation, and this is a comment from a viewer on Facebook. His name is Uzoma Sunday. So I'll just read, and I would just like you to listen to what he's saying, and I'll just get a reaction to that. Now, he says this is an attempt, right, to cripple the income of youths because employment applications have declined in the previous months. Now, youths are no longer interested in the unending job seeking, leading to mass adoption and interest in cryptocurrencies. You cannot use centralized solution to solve decentralized problems. What do you say to this? Do you agree with Uzoma right here? And what is the way forward?
The fact remains that unemployment is an issue in our society, and best believe people are seeking for job, and they're not even getting paid the input they put in. To me, it's not about people not seeking for a job. I mean, we still have graduates that are earning below $50 a month. It is crazy. We have graduates earning below $50 in a month. So it's not even about unemployment, because the unemployment rate is very high and people are seeking for employment. Now, I think that the issue here is because youths of today are not involved in any of their fixed deposits, government bond, and all that. I mean, it is silly if any youth today takes money to the bank to fix when they have other options to make more money from their equity. So it is about ensuring that they have more funds to hold down, to siphon for their own benefit. It's not about unemployment. I mean, today, if I walk into a supermarket and I say I'm looking for a job, oh, they could tell me that, oh, sorry, there is no vacancy. Why? Because people are already there working. Okay, we have graduates in our society today, riding Okada, bus drivers and all that. So to me, it is still about the mindset that this system had many years ago, taking monopolizing money. So right now, they see that the rate at which people are taking money in form of fixed deposit or government bond or whatsoever offering has declined fantastically. And they are looking for a way to ensure that they have more money to hold on for their own benefit. But mind you, it won't work. Like I said, we have blockchain power system that ensures that our money are not tied down.
All right. Thank you so much, Tola Joseph. I know that it was actually inconvenient for you to join us, but you were able to do that. I really appreciate you. I will have to let you go, and that will be all on the program today. However, the conversation continues. Don't forget that you can keep that conversation going across our social media platforms on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, on Facebook, as well as Twitter and LinkedIn. So don't forget to follow us as well at Crypto TV Plus. And to stay up to date with the latest trends and happenings captured within the world of blockchain and cryptocurrency, all right, visit our website, www.tvplus.com. My name is Tony Obiaju, and I'm going to be bringing you all the latest developments as they come out from this story. So stay tuned to Crypto TV Plus. Till I come here next time, it's a bye for now.